Hello, I am Zane Brown. I am a trumpet player from the UMKC Conservatory, and today I would like to talk about vibrato. The musical term vibrato essentially translates to the vibration or the pulsating of the sound while maintaining a constant pitch. Musicians use vibrato to add warmth to the tone color and expression to musical phrases. Pertaining to the trumpet, there are three primary ways the musician can achieve vibrato. There is hand vibrato, lip or jaw vibrato, and diaphragm vibrato. I would like to first explore hand vibrato. This technique utilizes the right hand. As the hand moves back and forth, there is a slight wave that is produced in the sound. This technique is good to introduce to intermediate and beginning level students, as the musician doesn't have to manipulate the embouchure or airspeed in any way to produce this technique. The next technique I would like to talk about is lip or jaw vibrato. This technique does manipulate the embouchure slightly to produce the vibration. What's going to happen is essentially the musician is going to move their jaw up and down slightly to produce the wave in the sound. I will demonstrate. This technique is good to introduce to advanced and intermediate level students, as the musician needs to establish a comfortable and healthy embouchure before they should learn how to achieve this type of vibrato. The next type of vibrato I would like to talk about is diaphragm vibrato. This technique is most commonly used by vocalists when they sing. For this reason, this is the most effective way a musician and an instrumentalist can imitate the work of a vocalist. This is also the most difficult way to achieve vibrato on the trumpet. The primary reason why is the musician has to learn how to manipulate the airspeed and the airflow to produce the wave in the sound. This technique should be taught to almost exclusively advanced students. Once again, the musician needs to establish a comfortable and healthy airflow before they can achieve this type of vibrato. Now, in the musical context, vibrato needs to be used sparingly and in the appropriate context. If the musician started every note using vibrato, the audience would have a hard time determining whether the note was in tune or what exactly the musician is trying to achieve with their vibrato. The audience needs to establish the pitch, and then the performer can add vibrato to the end of the note. Also, in the musical context, vibrato needs to be used in the appropriate setting. If the musician uses vibrato on every note, the audience will become just as bored as if they were listening to the musician use straight tone on every note in the piece. To summarize, vibrato on the trumpet can be achieved in three ways. There is hand vibrato, lip or jaw vibrato, and diaphragm vibrato. Hand vibrato should be introduced to beginning students. Lip or jaw could be introduced to intermediate students, and diaphragm vibrato should be taught to exclusively advanced students. In the appropriate context and in the appropriate setting, vibrato is a great tool to add to musicality and warmth and optimize the musical experience of the audience. Thank you for tuning in.